Greetings all, Vanna here for the air signs weekly message. I knew this was gonna be something, but okay, I'm gonna put these back because what came out on the desk was already resonating. Okay, yes. So your pre-shuffle cards carried in this message of manifestation and presence. The field of dreams that came out for Geminis is literally the embodiment of the potential and intention that you are laying out here. You have no idea what could come out of those eggs. But what is important is that they are cared for, nurtured, and kept in a safe place. Not getting too hot with too much fire that they shrivel up, and not drowning in so much potential and anxiety that it gets moldy. It's kind of like a snake egg, but you don't know what could hatch from that. It could be a mangrove snake. It could be a blue-tailed monitor. It could be a fucking dragon or a phoenix or a vulture. You have no idea what could come from this passion and this dream that is sitting inside of your head. And coming out for Libras, the spirit of place is the reminder that you will never see everything that you could be if you're not present, if you're not living your life where you are. And so few of us live our lives in that present. We are so stuck on, I've got to take care of this, this, and this, and this, so that when this, this, and this, and this happens, it's less stressful, or this, and this can happen because this person, and this person, and this person needs all. It's so much in what you have to do in the future, or I can never allow myself to do this because in the past this happened to me, or I don't want to go down that road with this person because this other person did this. And you're too much in the past or too much in the future, and you're not actually letting yourself be where you are. And that is why there is not the movement that you want. That's why there's not the progress. There's not the acknowledgement that you desire. The talisman card that's coming out in the bottom of the deck of the pre-shuffles definitely is carrying through that you need to be grounding yourself in that physical. I'm seeing like the anxiety attack technique of I don't know, like you have something that you need to grab and just be present and like feeling the grooves of the pen, feeling the clicky, feeling the hook, feeling how it rolls in your hand, and just focusing on all of that, on the sound that it makes, as a way to bring you back into the present moment, because otherwise you are going to continue down that spiral of everything is so much, everything is too much. And it is, my love. I absolutely understand that. I'm not trying to dissuade or disrupt or put down how it is you are feeling. But in the cards that came out for you on the desk, you have to choose what you're feeling. You have to choose. I'm choosing what you're feeling isn't the right words. You have to choose who it is you will listen to the most. Because so many of us choose to listen to our trauma, choose to listen to our anxiety, because we think that that is how we are going to protect ourselves. But in fact, it is trapping us in that repetitive cycle of everything that put us in that situation to begin with, because we're constantly on the lookout for those triggers in an attempt to not hurt ourselves again. But it is actually just further bringing it to the conscious mind. The moon that has come out for you in the dice certainly resonates with the Virgo energy here, my air signs, that you cannot, should not, and will not further allow yourself to put aside how it is you are feeling, to put aside how it is you need to relax, need to release, or what it is that you want. The Lighten Up card is not trying to say, you know what, you look better when you smile, or you shouldn't think about all the negative. But they're asking you to make the conscious choice to be a happier person, to be a more whole person, to be a more aware and emotionally responsible person. And again, I am not trying to say that you cannot allow yourself to feel fecundity, rain in reverse, but what it is that you want to happen will not occur while you are still hanging on to the weeds, the poison, the toxins. You can't grow a garden when it's still bracken and thorns. You have to clear away what needs to go. You have to clear away what is not fertilizing that growth, what is not pushing you forward in that direction that you want to be in. The 4 coming out is certainly a further confirmation that you are divinely protected and connected here right now. But like the sun in reverse and you have the moon, you have illumination that is being brought to you, but will you choose to look at it? Will you choose to see what is being brought to the forefront, or are you going to continue being like, no, that's too heavy for me to deal with, so I'm just not going to look at that. That's too painful for me to look at, so I'm just going to continue carrying all of that guilt, shame, and sadness and burden inside my heart, and no, it's not going to be the next person's job to fix me. It's going to be my partner's job to make sure this is a mess. No, that's not fair to your partner, and that's not fair to you. You will never be able to truly love someone until you know what it is you need to be loved. And this isn't the you can't love someone until you love yourself, so you're never deserving of love. No. You cannot meet someone until you've met yourself at that same level. If you only know yourself on a surface base level, that is all you are going to be able to meet other people at, because when those deep, vulnerable conversations start coming up, you would immediately feel this fear. You would immediately feel this uncomfortableness, and you'd be like, and backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. Nope, we're not going to talk about that. And then you're going to wonder why they never open up to you, or you're going to wonder why there's this distance. It's because you never truly got to know what it is you wanted and who it is you wanted. So you just grab the first person that fit the description, and you're gonna be like, nope, I've got to make this one work. I've got to make this one last. And it's incredibly unfair to yourself and this other person, because this other person might not know that there is all this hurt. This other person might not know that there is all this caveat. And if they do know, they're not speaking up about it, or they're seeing your weakness as, I can manipulate this person because I'm weak and I'm afraid myself. Exactly, depth. There is a deeper part of yourself that you have to get to know, and that will create upset in a present situation that is dependent upon the version of you that is here. Discipline and time is going to be required in this, my love, because it will take a lot of time and a lot of movement for everything that has been a constant in your life to fall away and fall apart, so that you can see that it was never meant to be there that long. Things have overstayed their welcome. People and habits have overstayed their welcome. Listening to new types of music and getting into a new, different energy, consciously choosing to listen to different artists, brings in that energy of, I am open to things that are different from my norm. And this can start carrying through the energy where of people coming in, as Artemis has announced herself. My love, there is something so beautiful coming in for you, but you do have to make this choice, and it is all up to you on how far you will go with this, how deeply you will go with this, and it will take time. Do not expect an instant reaction, because it will not occur like that. It will be different from how you think it is right now. Have a beautiful day, my love.